The 2025 ERLC summer update is just around the corner. With only a few weeks till it releases, I'll be going through my predictions and what I think will be coming to the game this summer. It's almost pretty much confirmed that there will be a fire update this summer, with the developers hinting towards a fire update by creating games and also telling us in Morse code that the heat is getting closer. This is definitely a few signs that we could be getting a fire update this summer, which the community definitely wants. My predictions for what will come in this update will probably be kind of new fire physics, so kind of fire will spread like we have in other games. Also possibly maybe new equipment for us to use, that would be definitely great. And lastly, maybe electric fire vehicles. Wouldn't that be nice to have some electric fire trucks in game? We already have the addition of electric cars, but having electric fire vehicles would also be great. We can also expect probably most likely new callouts, so maybe new fires that spread, because I definitely want to see improved kind of forest fires, because it could start off like a small fire but then spread across the map, which would definitely add a lot of realism to the game. Next, I think they'll definitely add more electric vehicles. Electric vehicles got added kind of, I think, a year ago now, and we only have 6 or 5 electric vehicles. Here we can see that we only have 5 electric vehicles in game. I really hope they do add more this summer update, as I love the feature and there's something about driving an electric vehicle around ERLC that I like. Even if they don't add more electric vehicles to the civilian team, I'd definitely like to see them add them to DOT or the fire team, as this would be a nice feature. Next, I'd like to see more civilian jobs getting added to the game. We have quite a few at the moment, but if we get buildings that have interiors, we can definitely hopefully see more jobs getting added. If the Dollar Mart in Springfield got an interior, we can maybe see someone getting a shopping job or a delivery driver to then deliver the food or packages. With the Sprinter van, we could definitely see maybe a delivery van getting added. Speaking of delivery van, here is the police Sprinter van. It has a different name in game, of course, due to copyright, but I definitely think this could be getting added to this year's summer update. Also, it could become like a camper van. Maybe that could be a good addition for High Rock Park and all of that. We already do have the caravan, but we don't have a camper van. They're slightly different. It'd definitely be nice to get this van added to the game. We already kind of have something that's similar to a van, but not as big as this. And like I said earlier with the civilian jobs, this could definitely be like a package delivery service, and definitely had way more opportunities to be that. I've seen in some private servers on the police team, they've added a livery to this to make it like a delivery van, which is actually very clever and very cool. Here's kind of a rough idea of what the van would look like in game, not on the police team. I've tried to make it as most unmarked as possible, and it doesn't have any lights, so we can kind of get an idea of what it'd look like in game just from this. Now let's talk about boats getting added. Quite a few YouTubers have already covered this topic, so I'm just going to do a brief overview of what I think with boats getting added. I don't think they'll get added, but maybe they will, just like kind of small dinghies, kind of maybe on the fire team. But overall, I think ERLC just is too small to have boats. You'd only be able to do them around this lake and down the river, which is pretty pointless. They might add small boats like this just to go fishing, but other than that, I don't really think they'll get added. Maple County did add boats, which could inspire other games like ERLC to add them, but just once again, I think it's pretty pointless to have them just going around this lake. Now, I definitely want more store interiors. I covered a bit on this earlier once again, but here's the dollar store in Springfield. This is a great example because if we go inside, there's nothing in here, which this is a building which definitely can have an interior and would be great for roleplays. If we come out here, we can see that they actually have these kind of loading bays, which also would be great if we got the vehicles that could deliver stuff to and from factories to the vehicle. But here in Springfield, I definitely want to see more stores with interiors. I definitely think the community wants this, and so do I. Another thing I want is a bank in Springfield. This building here would be perfect for it. We already have the bank robbery in River City, but I definitely think having 2 bank robberies would be great. Here we have just an ATM, but this could easily get turned into a bank. I definitely hope we can see this coming and getting added to the game this summer. Having 2 bank robberies means that you won't have to travel across the whole map just to do a bank robbery. And also, I hope they make it so you don't have to be in a mafia to rob the bank, because currently you have to be in a mafia to rob the bank, and it just, yeah, it gets a bit confusing for new players. But you do get a lot of money from the bank robbery, which is great, and it's a great reward, but you do get 3 stars wanted. So I definitely hope they can add this to Springfield, as it'd be nice just to have 2 across the map. Lastly, when do I think this update will be coming? Currently it is the 18th of June, and normally they start to tease it around this time of the year. I think we could be seeing the first part of the update at the beginning of July, so that would probably be the 5th of July or kind of the 6th, around those 2 dates. And then I think the following parts could be coming the 19th, the 20th, or maybe a Friday update on the 18th of July. This is all going to be very exciting, so stick around, as the next few weeks are going to be quite eventful. There's going to be lots of uploads and lots of streams, so stay tuned. Let me know what you think will be coming and what you want to be getting added to the game this summer, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.